Alright, hey guys. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to change your input INI files and your laser color and some other little settings in RE4 for speedrunning. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up Steam, just like this, let it load. It's already open. So once Steam is open up, it's going to look like that, right? You want to go to Library, press on the game, so RE4, right click, manage, browse local files. Just like that. Okay, and then Bio 4 right here. Press this. Go scroll down to input INI. Just like that. And then exit out of that. Mine probably looks different than most people's because I'm using Notepad++, as you guys can see right there. Notepad++. I think it's better. So the first thing you're going to be under is this one right here, menus, which is where you want to be. So for all the binds I have changed, this is more of like the try-hard stuff. This key right here, I have it to space. This key is rotating weapons. So when you rotate a weapon, you press space to use it. So I would just theoretically change that to space. The other ones that are important, what else? Key underscore CK. This gives you the interaction to fast kick open doors. I recommend changing this to mouse button underscore left. Just like that. And then to open up doors, you have to press E and then mouse button. E, mouse left button, all in sync pretty fast. It saves a lot of time. And then you're done there. Other ones, key underscore A equals E. This right here, so you can either use E or F. This determines whichever one's your interact button. So most people use E or F in this game. And this one right here makes you skip prompts faster. So for like the first merchant in the game has like 3 prompts. And if you change this keybind, it'll make it very fast. So keep that in E. Key screen right here. Make sure this is on tab right there. Make sure that's on tab. Key underscore LB is an important one. This is a key you press. So this could be any key you like. I use R. This is key underscore LB. Whoops. It's the key you use to go to your key treasures and items instantly. This one right here is skipping prompts faster. Make sure this is on E or F, whatever one your interact button is. That's all done. Menus is done. Those are all the important keys on menu. And then you have the version of the game and whatever that means. Keep that the same. And then when that's all done, I don't have any clue how to change controller binds. And then once you're done here, scroll down, keep scrolling until you see gameplay keyboard. So theoretically, this is what it's going to look like. The tryhard strat. So obviously what you do is you aim with right mouse button and shoot with left mouse button. But with the tryhard stuff, what you do for Dipmans is you aim with your keyboard, and so you basically do Dipmans on keyboard. So you have 2 aiming buttons. So what you would have to do is you'd have to add this key. So you'd have to add the key again and change it to backspace. I use backspace. So if I have that, I can aim with backspace for Ditmans and mouse button. Right mouse button. So I see people, I have backspace. A lot of people, I use backspace. A lot of people use right shift like this. Or people use delete like that. It's kind of just whatever key you're comfortable with. I'm more comfortable with backspace, so I use backspace. I might be changing it up, but I don't know. Make sure this one right here, key run, is under W, so you don't have to hold shift. Make sure key underscore 180 is on Q, whichever one you'd like. Here's another important one, key underscore CK right here. Another fast kick open doors. Just make sure that's like that under mouse button left. Make sure these right here, these keys are keys that make your sniper rifle, so the auto semi-auto, zoom in and out. So I use F to zoom in, scroll wheel to zoom out. I use F to zoom in because it's faster than scroll wheel. So I use F. I have 2 key screens. That could get removed. I don't even know why that's there. So my key screen is enter. As you guys could see. Key screen is return. Return equals enter. I'll explain why in a second. Make sure key LB is under R again. Make sure this key is under E or your interact button. E or F. This is cutscene skip. Key underscore OK is a very important one. This is like the money prompts, skipping the money prompts fast, or like the and stuff. So key underscore CK is enter. You can use enter or mouse button left. You can use both of them, whichever one you like, or whatever. I have return, which is enter, and I have mouse button left. This is a very important one. So make sure your guys' key underscore quick is X. Key 1 is A, and key 2 is mouse button left. These are the important ones. So you guys know the prompts in the game, X and C, left mouse button, right mouse button. So if you have it like this, you can hold E, and E will interact for X and C. So you can hold E and then skip E with cutscenes without taking your hand off of E, because theoretically you'd have to press X and C, then E for cutscenes. So this way you could just do one thing at a time. And that's all done. See, all done. And then you want to go to File, Save As, Save, Overwrite, Yes. And then exit out. And then, for other stuff, you want to go to File, Documents, My Games. I don't know why these saved a quick access. Sorry about that. So you go to My Documents, My Games, Capcom, RE4, User Input. And then you have all the main stuff here. So as you guys can see, 1 and 0. 0 right here. So you guys can see, let's for example, vibration. 0 is off, 1 is on. So theoretically, this is what it's going to look like the default. So make sure so like I said, 0 is off. So right here, the zeros are off. The 1s are on. So you got version, mouse sense, which is 17 in game, mouse acceleration if you want it on or off. I have it on, vibration off, mouse aiming. So this is another important one, because you have to have the documents as the same as the other ones. So you have key Kamali for the aiming. You got the key run you got to change. So the key Ashley right here, which is wait and follow, I use my middle mouse button, so scroll wheel clicker. And then for the knife, I use my mouse button on the side. So like I said, for the mouse buttons, if you want to use mouse side buttons, you'd have to do mouse button underscore EX2 for mouse buttons. So mouse button underscore EX2 is the mouse buttons. How you want to change. Whoops. And then this one right here is sniper zoom in. Key LB right there. That shouldn't even be there. I don't know why that's there. And that's what it looks like there. And the key 1s and keys 2. So all that's pretty much the same. And then when you save file, save as, save, overwrite yes. So for this, for example, go back to my games, documents, sorry for it. Go to config INI. So you got resolution, VSync, full screen adapter, anti-aliasing, anisotropy, shadow quality, HD, blah, blah, blah. So this right here, this is what we're going to look like a default. Let's save that really quick. So that's what it's going to look like a default. That's going to be at -1. That's going to be at 0. That's going to be at 255. And that's going to be 0. So this is what it looks like at default. So make sure you guys have VSync at 0. Make sure VSync is off. Make sure anisotropy is off too. That'll give you just better performance, better frames, everything else. Just keep that at off. So for your laser color, right? So you got laser red, green, and blue. Laser A is like the brightness of the laser. So make sure you have the brightness of the laser at 255. 255 laser A. So if you guys want to change your laser color, you go to make sure you type in color space rapid tables, enter. RGB color code chart. And you have all the colors here, you whatever you want. Let's rock with right here. Right here. So as you guys see, red is 51. So right there, red 51, and the rest are 255. Exit out of that. Exit out of that. And that's all done there, see? And then when you're done there, file, save as, save, exit, refresh. Alright, so I'm going to open up RE4 really quick. Show you guys something in the game also. Yeah, so these are all just like all the try-hard stuff. Like, I have the game would open. Show you guys some of the settings also. I do have tweaks enabled because I just made custom saves. But make sure you guys do not have tweaks in this game. Alright, so you're going to have the game here, right? So if you go to help and options, video settings, resolution, full screen. I recommend playing in full screen off. I have more success and less lag with full screen off. So I recommend not having full screen. Frame rate 60, anti-aliasing, recommend turning that off. Motion blur off, shadow quality low, texture quality original. HD gives you slower loading times. Color filter off. You can change color filters, don't really matter, personal preference. Controller setup. If I just turn vibration off for fun because it's stupid. So you got the aiming mode, modern, mouse sense, 17, whatever. And then for the key bindings, so you got to see. Here's my key binds. I'll show you guys my key binds just in the game. So this right here is actually tab originally, right? Let that save. I recommend changing your status screen to tab. So if I want to load... Shoot, let me turn on no border with Hold on. Is it gonna open?
Got some business to take care of.
Alright.
See you later.
Alright, we got this on. So, I recommend going to videos or controller. Make sure the status right here, make sure you change this to enter. So you guys see, if you press enter, it auto closes. Enter. So enter. It auto closes. 1, 2, 3, closes. And if you do it too fast, that's what it does. That's too fast, doesn't have time to register. So this is what it looks like. Just like that. Alright. So to have double dipmans, you press backspace and then you do enter. Just like that. This is what it looks like fast speed. Just like that. Enter. Hold back. Just like that. Enter. Back. Enter. Just like that. Fast speed. Just like that. So those are the try-hard dipmans. Just like that. Those are the try-hard dipmans. Just to explain you guys. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and record chapter 3-1. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.